Well, greetings and salutations, everyone. Welcome back once again for the very first time to the Farts and Crap Show, where today, as per usual, it's your host Anjo here with part 105 of Final Fantasy IX, the PS1 version here on Retro Classics. Hope you guys are all doing so well. And on today's episode, we're gonna be doing some stuff in Black Mage Village, that is for sure, because the game kind of directed us here. As a little recap, previously on the on the Farts and Crap Show. Yeah, so we finished Disc 3, and it kind of finishes with a bang, like quite literally. Zidane finds out his origins as a genome in Brand Ball, and Garland kind of, breaks the news to him, and turns out Kuja is kind of his older brother in a way. And yeah. So you fight Kuja's dragon, and you fight Garland, and you fight Kuja. And Kuja kind of has a little freakout session, finding out that he's not as immortal as he thought. He is a mortal. And Zidane was meant to be his replacement. So yeah, Kuja goes into a trance, pretty much destroys most of Terra, and we escape on the Invincible. So we now have the Invincible, aka the best airship in the game, and apparently little Bobby Corwin is taking a liking to us, and he's such a freaking cutie pie. And yeah, that's kind of where we're at. So the entire planet of Gaia is covered in mist, and we know the mist kind of emanates from the Aoife tree, and is kind of the crux of the whole siphoning souls process. And yeah, it's honestly, it would have been a little bit of a spoiler, I guess, if they made the symbol of like Amano used to do, because he was the designer for the Final Fantasy series for the longest time, art director, character designer, all that stuff. And he made all the Final Fantasy logos, 1 through I think 11? I don't know if he made the one for 12. But, yeah, how they have, Final Fantasy and then the number and then the, image behind it. So most of the time, for the early Final Fantasies, the image behind it was, a key part of the game, narratively. So for Final Fantasy VII, it's the meteor, in 9, it's the crystal, which I guess was meant to be kind of a callback to the first Final Fantasy games, where they are the warriors of light and they collect crystals and stuff like that. But it has less. The crystal is more of a general Final Fantasy symbol at this point. It doesn't have as much to do with this game in particular. So the other one that would have been right at home is making the Aoife tree the symbol, which is why I chose that image. Which I think was part of the 25th anniversary celebration stuff. But yeah, I thought that was kind of like a perfect, like, oh dude, I gotta use that for the thumbnail. Like, cause yeah, it's the Aoife tree, man. So yeah, we're in disc 4 now. And there's a lot of stuff to do. Technically disc 4 can be kind of short if you just go from story thing to story thing. But we can finish a lot of side quests now. Things that the game has been hinting at for quite some time. So there's the Mognet Central thing. There's the Chocobo thing. There's like some stuff in Trino. There's some stuff in Alexandria. Long story short, we're going to be revisiting a lot of locations throughout the game and kind of doing a little bit of a victory lap before heading to the main story stuff. However, there are a lot of goodies we can grab in the final story areas before doing like the final stuff. And also, like pretty much every Final Fantasy game, Final Fantasy IX does have an optional super boss. And we are going to be doing that. So we need to prep like there's no tomorrow. Like, we're at level 50-ish, which is fine. But I've been talking about min-maxing for a while, and there's a good reason for that. And I'm pretty sure we're gonna get everybody to 99. Not everybody, but these 4 characters. So, it's obviously an imperfect life form, but I feel a strange affinity to it. Everyone is back. Now we have new friends. Bobby Corwin is here. So many great things happened all at once. Yeah, everything's rainbows and sunshine right here. I see. So you enclose a captured life form and conduct research here. Will we have more chocobos when Bobby Corwin lays eggs? Did I miss him? Damn it. There's a fucking fruit fly in my room and I've been like trying to get him for a while and I just haven't been able to. I'm wondering if that image on the wall is supposed to be a reference. Oh, maybe it's a dual reference. Maybe it's like the design inspirations for chocobos, because like they're obviously based on like emus or ostriches, kind of. But there's also that old what is it, 1980s movie? I think it's an 80s movie. Wizards. That like they basically have chocobos. But like, I don't know when that was made. I don't know what that was based off of. And like Final Fantasy also started in the 80s. So I don't know. So yeah, we're kind of just going to be meandering here, but we're going to be kind of checking everywhere. Because like, if all goes well, this is like the last time we're going to be in Black Mage Village. And that's kind of what I mean by the victory lap kind of thing. Like, we're going to be revisiting pretty much everywhere we've been except for like dungeon specific places. I'm asking him about the Genome World. What a strange tribe. It seems like they live in hiding. I mean, kinda. I mean, there's a good reason for that. This life form flies. Why does it fly? Gaia is full of unnecessary things. I never knew weapons were used to hurt people. But we have magic. Why do we need weapons? Do you think weapons will disappear when everyone is happy? Does that mean we wouldn't need magic either? Pretty sure he said that before. Okay, so we have new weapons. And I'm just gonna make sure, like, money's not gonna be a problem. We already have one of those. Because, like I said before, we are going to... Oh yeah, we also stole new stuff from Kuja, Garland, and the, Silver Dragon, I think is what it was. But, yeah, I'm just gonna hit up some of the shops first. So, Black Hat Synthesis Shop, yeah. Or Calcon. Yeah, we don't have the Masamune yet. Racket and Kakusha. I don't think we need this basic ass bracer. Uses water, okay, so it still has that from the golden hairpin. Oh, we definitely have a power belt. We already have a rubber suit. Brave suit? Already have that. We don't have grand armor yet? That's expensive as fuck, holy shit. We already have the Rosetta ring, and we could make running shoes? We already have them, though. Okay. Yeah, we already have a lot of this stuff. And it looks like we are gonna have to make some cash. So we can come back for that. I would have to sacrifice our only power belt, but I don't think we need it. Wait, no, we should have more than one power belt. So let's make one of those. Grand Helm? Probably. Can't make the Grand Armor anyway, so I think Grand Helm is on the list, I'm pretty sure. Can't remember what it does. But I remember... Oh, it's just speed? That's kinda lame. Okay, so what was the other one? Grand Armor? Oh, Brave Suit, that's just Spirit +1. Oh, Grand Armor is Strength +1. So, I mean, that's cool, but I can't afford that right now. So, Grand Helm is a no-go? Brave Suit is not really necessary either. Wasn't Masamune on the list? Oh, it's Magic +2, which I don't think Zidane actually needs. Bracer? Bracer is Strength +1. So that's actually pretty good. Like, that's worth grabbing. I mean, more than Grand Helm and more than Brave Suit and Grand Armor. So we could also get the Priest Racket? I mean, that does mean we're broke for now. Who was that for? Apparently not for Zidane, Eco, or Vivi. Alright. That kinda sucks, actually. We already did all the cotton robe shit, right? Yeah, we did. You know what? We haven't really done anything that important yet, so I'm gonna just do this real quick. Because that's kind of a waste, honestly. Like, because we need cash for the Trino auction house. And we need to level people up. And I think we can still do the cotton robe thing in disc 4, but as far as just making cash goes, our best bet might be to just do battles, maybe. Kind of be nice if we could do like high stakes card tournament kind of a thing. But we have like 100,000, you know, like we have some funds. And I guess we could sell some shit. You can sell ethers for 1,000 a piece? Dude, we're never gonna use all these. Yeah, I'll sell like 26 of them. And then... you just never want to sell Phoenix Pinions. Like, ever. Sell some tents. We're not going to use all those tents. Aw, really? You can't sell the gems for, like, anything? That sucks. Alright, so... we should probably buy stuff based on... like, what we actually need for now, because we definitely don't have enough cash for all this shit. So let's buy a Siren's Flute and a Thief Hat, and that's it. So the Siren's Flute does nothing. Okay. And as far as min-maxing goes, we need... for eco, magic, obviously. So anything that is a magic +2 or higher. And I don't think she has a weapon that is +3. No. She has Magic Racket, and that's the only one that's a +2. We already have Magic Rackets. And what was the hat for Zidane? Thief Hat? Which like, we already have the skills on this one, but it is pretty good for like stats. Hats for thieves, and that's it. Like Eco can't wear it. VV can't wear it. So like, it's for this team, it's pretty much just for Zidane and it's a speed +2. But that doesn't really matter. So, but like, it's a hat, you know? So, like, you're either gonna do like strength or speed, pretty much. And like, is there a strength +2 hat? No. Is there a strength plus strength and speed is Green Beret? Yeah, we already have that. Or Monterband. Strength and spirit, maybe? No, it's just judo uniform. I mean, Golden Hairpin still is a good option, like, because it has magic and magic evasion. Not for Zidane, obviously, but that's pretty much it. So, like, if you want the stats, then yeah, Thief Hat is pretty good. Green Beret is kind of the best one, though. The downside is the hat kind of determines magic defense. So you could just do the speed +2, because Green Beret is like a lot worse. Or what's the other one? Twist Headband? Where was that one on the list? Strength +1. And there's Ritual Hat, which is even worse. So for Zidane, yeah, Thief's Hat might be the way to go. Because and Spirit and Speed, but Bandana is like way worse. So yeah, that's kind of the only option is Thief Hat, honestly. Yeah, pretty much. So Thief Hat is a good buy. Siren's Flute we literally don't need. So Thief Hat is a good one. Holy Mitre and Dark Gear. We already have one of each. So I'm not going to worry about that. But let's just take a look at what we have, because for now, Orichalcon is our best weapon. Flash Hat is no buenos, so let's just do Thief Hat, because better stats. Thief Gloves. Also is a speed increase, I think. And it teaches Master Thief. That's like the main reason for that. Right? Yeah, speed +1. But if we want something... So Bracer is a strength +1. And there's power wrist. It's a strength +2, but how do you get a power wrist? I think that is for Zidane. But like, we don't have one. Damn it. It's just before we go fight to get like experience and my cash and stuff like that, I want to make sure we have good min-maxing equipment. Oh, so we can just go get that. We can just go buy one. Okay. Okay. So we don't need that right now. Power vest and power belts. We're gonna have to get rid of the power belt. Although we could probably still craft one. Dark matter does the same thing, except it doesn't actually increase defense. Dark matter is... Because, like, for a strength +3, it's basically power belt or... I mean, black belt's a decent choice too, because it has strength +2 and spirit +2. Dark matter is strength +3 and magic +2. I don't think you need the magic stat on Zidane, like, at all. I could be wrong on that, I'm guessing. So we could try to get another... power belt, but it's not, like, a great accessory anyway. So let's just give him the dark matter for now. And power vest is also the best option for him for strength min-maxing, right? Because that's a strength +2. Yeah, that's a strength +2. Okay. Okay. Okay, so Magic Racket is best for Eco, because that's a magic +2. Holy Miter... Actually, yeah, what is the best hat for her? So magic +2 stuff, because there is no equipment that's like a magic +3, at least for hats and stuff. So magic armlet is still the best one. One of the white or black robe, right? So as far as hats go, we have golden hairpin is still a good option, but spirit might be better So I guess those two? Yeah, Golden Hairpin or Holy Mitre. So like, we're already good in that category. And Holy Mitre is better for magic defense, so... And Holy Mitre is the one that has the spirit increase, right? Yeah. Yeah, so that's actually already the best hat for her. And then Magic Armlet for the +2, White Robe for the +2, Ribbon for the +3, that's all correct. We don't need any of those. Just to be clear, Zidane doesn't need Ninja Gear or Dark Guard? Dark Gear? What were these for? I mean, there's a Judo uniform, Strength and Spirit +1, that's pretty good. Dark Gear is just Spirit +3. Ninja Gear is not on the list. It doesn't seem to be. It's speed +1. Okay. So what's with all these, like, better pieces of equipment that increase speed? Like, it's not all that useful. Okay. But more importantly, like, he doesn't learn anything from those. So... Because I think... Like, there are a few more things to learn throughout the game, but, like... Our guys don't really need those. Hairpin, still the way to go, yeah. Again, Holy Mitre is also good, but Golden Hairpin raises water, so, you know. Okay, so for Freya, we have... This is kinda still the best way to go. High jump? Oh right, we just got this. Armor made from a dragon scale. Really good for defense, not good for magic defense. But magic defense is mostly the hat, right? Yeah. Dragon Mail is on the list. What was Dragon Mail for? Dragon these male nuts across. Dragon Mail, Dragon Mail. Where is it? Oh, Dragon Mail. Strength and magic, which we don't need, really, but... I mean, we don't need the magic part of it, except for MP gain, but it is a strength thing, and it's pretty good. So that compared to... like, Minerva's plate is kinda better, because it has one extra. That's what I'm wearing right now, and Dragon Mail is better statistically. So... yeah, and Venetia's shield is still gonna be the way to go. So there is no strength +2 for Freya for equipment. It's kinda shitty that they give her and Steiner all these like magic boost things. Which I guess was the game's way of being like, well, you get more MP this way. So I guess that's fine. And Spirit isn't bad, but like... Yeah, the fact that Grand Armor is just a strength +1. It's like, not that good. Anyway, Dragon Mail is better, Venetia Shield is still the way to go, Cross Helm is a +1 for strength. Was there a helmet? Wasn't Diamond Helm on the list? Is that just Spirit +1? Yeah, Spirit +1, okay. Because you really gotta work to get Freya's like strength up, but... I mean, Power Wrist, Power Vest, no. She needs a better helm than that though. So I guess like... Kaiser Helm, I guess? I'm not seeing a different helm that's like potentially better for her. Yep. Really don't see one. So yeah, I mean, Diamond Helm is a better helm, but it's only a, you know, marginal increase, and the Spirit +1 instead of a Strength +1 on the Cross Helm. And we definitely don't want to do Genji Helmet, because that's a magic increase thing, so yeah, that's kind of the best way to go, and Beret is still the best thing for her strength increase, because that's her Strength +3. So, but she has a new thing with Dragon Mail, so... So High Jump is jump higher to raise jump attack power. So I'm guessing you stay off screen a little bit longer to get a little bit more power out of the attack. But that's all we need here? Yeah. Okay. And I'm kinda just gonna be buying a few things. But I'm gonna do a save state before we spend a bunch of cash. So let's do that. And we don't need the Masamune for now. That's just kind of unnecessary, but since it is first on the list, and I did just make a save state, may as well do it. Has Sacrifice, and added stat of Doom. Increases magic +2. Oh yeah, this is on the list for magic +2. So if you want to increase Zidane's magic, which I don't know why you'd want to do that, that is the min-maxing weapon for it. Dual Claws, we're not going to use Coral, Priest Racket. Yeah, let's go ahead and see what this is. It only requires... What was that? Lamy's Tiara and Air Racket? Air Racket and Kakusha, okay. But we already have multiples of both of those. And we don't really need the Kakusha anymore, but we still have a Kakusha, so 2 actually. And we still have 3 Air Rackets. So yeah, really no worries there. Priest Racket is Silence and Might, and it's not as good as the Tiger Racket, and it doesn't have anything new, and it doesn't increase magic, like the Magic Racket, so we definitely don't need that. At least for now. Bracer would help, we already have Gauntlets. Apparently we don't need the Golden Skull Cap, like at all. Because it doesn't have anything to teach for anybody that we have. Grand Helm... I just said something about Grand Helm. What was it? It's on the list, but it's not a thing that we want that much. Right? Oh, Grand Armor. Oh, Grand Helm is just a speed +1? I'm gonna go ahead and make it, because I want to see if it teaches Freya anything. If it doesn't, I'm just gonna reload. It has High Tide. The greatest helmet. I mean, magic defense is good, but like, nah. So, we already have a rubber, okay, Brave Suit, sure, what the fuck is this? It also teaches Restore HP, raises fire. Is it even on the list? I think it is, but it's like one of those things, statistically, it's not as good. Brave Suit is a spirit +1. Why? Like, why? Like, the stats are pretty good. It's... I think the idea here is not for the min-maxing as much. It's for... specifically, like, if you want some endgame stuff and like a little bit of variety, you know, it has Restore HP and 59 the greatest armor. 59 defense, which for raw defense, that's pretty good. Again, the Grand Armor is... it's too small, I can't read it. The Grand Armor is Strength +1. So, like, compared to the Dragon Mail, which is Strength and Magic +1. Like, how do you get the Kaiser Helm? Because, like, plus it doesn't teach anything. Like, I mean, it does, but, like, stuff that we've had access to for a long time. And the fact that it's 45,000, like, that's just kind of unnecessarily expensive. So we actually don't need any of this except for Bracer. Like, that's the only one. And like, it says grayed out Venetia shield, but Freya has a Venetia shield on, so... But yeah, Bracer is the only one... Oh my goodness. Raises wind, evade, strength, a little bit, power throw? So I'm guessing that's for Coral. But like, here's the thing, look at this, like, Bracer is a strength +1. Power Wrist is a strength +2. So like, if you want Power Throw, which I'm assuming is for Coral because it's not for Zidane, and they only showed Bracer as being... Oh. No, apparently a bunch of people can use it. Okay, my bad. I was thinking of the other thing. I thought it was one of those... Yeah, never mind. Okay, but no, and no. Had status, right? She can't use it either. Okay. Yeah, so it's literally unnecessary. And not for min-maxing or any of that shit. So actually none of these new things in the synthesis shop are anything that we want. So we still have 138 grand. Which is kinda nuts. And I do have to get going in a minute, guys. Like in a few minutes, and I know we're already over on time. But we're gonna go to one shop real quick, a different shop. In a different town. Because since we're talking about min-maxing, since we're talking about going around doing stuff, I had to talk about this. But I do need to get going in like 10 minutes, so we're gonna make this quick. Okay, so we need... I mean, we don't have to go to the airship, but that would be the fastest way to do this. And we're gonna come back here. So, like, the fastest way to do that would just leave Choco here. And then hop on the ship. And head... I think this will be the faster way to do it. But the, But yeah, the Invincible is faster than, like, a Chocobo flying, so... Not by much, but a little bit. But yeah, we're gonna go back to, Daguerreo real quick. Which, again, unsure on how that's, pronounced. But I think Daguereo is, like, pretty solid guess. I miss the melodies of life, like world music, to be real. Oh, fucking classic. So glad they didn't change anything here. Okay. So because we're in disc 4, new synthesis stuff, new shop stuff. And this is the synthesis guy. So those are the same. We can now make the Glutton's Robe, which is only for Quina, so fuck no. We can craft the Power Belt here, which is only 2,000, so like, that's nice. Thief Gloves, which we already have. Angel Earrings, which we already have. Everything else, which we already have. So never mind, we want the regular shop. And I think the Glutton's Robe was already craftable before. think the idea is, like, because we fixed the lift, the guy's, like, back in business, and so now he has new stock. Some time has passed. Can't just rely on name brands from now on, you know? Gotta start using my head more. There you go, bud. And we can also buy the Orichalcon, which we're using right now, but we don't really need. And the Ultima Sword, which, I mean, that's pretty cool. Not that we're gonna buy it, but... And the basic-ass fork. Gotta use your head, man. Magic Armlet, which... still kind of the GOAT. Power Wrist, which is only 5,000. Compared to the Bracer, which is like 25,000. So yeah, this is like where the smart shopping happens. Aegis Gloves, which apparently is exclusively for knights, not dragon knights. Mage's Hat, which we have plenty. Golden Hairpin, which we could buy an extra one. They are really good, and they are kind of necessary for crafting. Platinum Mount Kaiser Helm. That's what we wanted. Demon's Vest, which we already have. Minerva's Plate, we have. The Tiara Carabini. Dragon Mail, which, in case you missed it, you can just buy one. Platina. Okay, so that's... We have all that. We wanted the Kaiser Helm, and we wanted... the Power Wrist. And that's kind of all we need, right? Pretty much. Pretty much. Because, like, our mages have already been getting the best deal for a while. So, Power Wrist has Accuracy Plus. It raises Strength by 2, and that is a Strength bonus on level up. And Freya can't wear it. Okay. But she does get to wear the Kaiser Helm, and that is a straight upgrade. Raises Strength and Magic. Literally tells you that. And shows you that. But that's also what the level up bonus is. So, like, kind of cool. The Moogle helping things are, like, actual hints to what it does for min-maxing. And actually, I don't think any of Vivi's weapons actually increase his magic bonus. Right? Because we got the magic, Mage's Hat, Magician's Cloak, Demon Vest, Land Curious. Was that a ring? No. Masamune Magic Racket, Genji Magic Armlet, Genji Gloves, Genji Magician, Gold Choker, Magician Shoes. No. Lamia? No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Golden Hairpin, Holy Mitre, Minerva's Plate, Light Robe, Rimmer. Nope. Yeah, none of his weapons are on the list. You're not on the list. But yeah, Octagon Rod, because it raises water. And I don't know when or how we get Vivi's other weapons. So yeah, that's pretty much the plan. Power Wrist and Power Vest for Zidane, and I mean, the Dark Matter is not as good. It kind of is, because, like, the MP thing, but, like, Zidane doesn't really need MP. Is, like, the deal, and the belt also increases defense. So yeah. And then TFaCS, because the other ones... I mean, the alternative is Green Beret, but I mean, that's a significant drop in magic defense. That's like strength and speed. So... And that's optimal for Eco, that's optimal for VV, like, that's optimal for Freya until potentially we get other stuff, but that's kind of where we're at. So... yeah. The only other thing is, like, because that kind of does it for the shopping. Like, for the time being. Because, like, we do want to get other equipment, like, once the min-maxing shit doesn't matter. And, like, better stats is better stats. And, like, definitely before we fight the optional super boss, like, we want as good of stats as possible. So... I think... Actually, no, I have to get going, because I have, like... Yeah. I still need to go to the bathroom and grab some coffee. And I'm gonna need, like, 10 minutes to do that. So I need to wrap this up. Okay. So next episode, guys, we're gonna be going back to Black Mage Village to finish that up. But our equipment is good to go. Yeah. Abilities, we might have to change that depending on where we're going, what we're doing. And like I said, we're gonna have to spend a bunch of money in Trino, so I didn't want to blow everything on equipment that we don't need. But later, like, money's gonna be very much not an object. So we're just gonna save here. Because eventually, yeah, I do want to grab other pieces of equipment that we don't have, and there are some key things that we don't have yet. Like, Vivi is still missing a spell, for example. And there are still weapons that we don't have. You know, it's lots of different things. Like, this is... Yeah, we're in the end game now, but we're, like, in the beginning of the end game. So there's still a lot to do. But yeah, thanks for being here, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Of course, before we get going, which, yeah, like I said, next episode we'll be heading back to Black Mage Village because we are gonna, like, talk to a bunch of people. There are some things to initiate, and also kind of wanted to focus a little bit on the story this episode, but then I was like, well, we have a lot of new stuff that's available to us, so before we do that, one of the key new things is, like, the new items in the shops. So I was like, yeah, if we can just get the shopping done now so we have our equipment done, and then, like, make sure we're not... If there are new abilities available to us that make sense for the team, then definitely grab those. But yeah, we're good. And really the only thing of note was the high jump for Freya, which is not a big deal at all. So yeah, we're good now. We're good now. So next episode, more Black Mage Village. But yeah, before we get going, it's time for the outro. Special thanks, updates, all that good stuff, and a very special thank you going out to the amazing people who helped make it possible, the current Arts and Crap Show members, which at the time of recording is Novellus Draconis, Aaron Schick, and 97 Johnny Boy. Thank you all so very much for choosing to support the show a bit more directly via channel membership. Vastly helps out, very much appreciated, and it is very much optional. So you guys are extra awesome for doing so. And if you want to be incredibly awesome like these amazing people and get in on all those membership benefits, check out that join button down below. If you don't know what I'm talking about, there's no join button for you. There's also a link in the description that talks about becoming a channel member. That does the same thing. But yeah, membership tiers start at $3 a month. That's roughly 10 cents a day. Gets you into all the basic stuff, including getting to vote in series get made here on the channel via the Members' Choice polls. It's a thing we do once a month for a full week over on the membership tab, and that is how all of the series get decided. So, if you guys want to get in on that, we did just wrap one up for October 2025. That ended on the start of the end of the day on the 22nd. So we could get the Halloween special thing like figured out ahead of time. But yeah, we will have another one for November at some point. The next series is kind of lined up for everything right now. Although the series to follow this one is going to be a short one. I believe that's supposed to be... You know what? I'll have updated info on the next episode for you guys on that. I need to double check. I don't want to say the wrong thing about what the next Retro Classic series is. So I'll have to double check on that. But yeah. I think we have the next series lined up for what's to follow Hollow Knight as well. But yeah, this is an approximation of future announcements from the past. So if you want all the announcements as they happen and the bell doesn't work for you, I get it. The bell does not work for me, but there are 4 other ways to stay up to date. We have the post tab here on the channel, the Farts and Crap Show Twitter, the Bluesky, and the Discord. I always post on all 4 whenever there's an announcement, so regardless of which one of those works for you, you can stay up to date. And links for those are down in the description, also on the channel banner. But yeah, that's gonna do it for now. So, thank you all once again for being here, guys. Hope you did enjoy this episode of min-maxing in early Disc 4. And until next time, take care, and I hope you have yourself a glorious day.